Today is finally the day I quit my 9 to 5 job. Now, this day has been a long time coming. I'm extremely excited that I barely slept last night, but I wanted to document this whole day because I know it's going to be very special in my overall story and my overall journey, and I'm going to want to look back on it in a few years. I'm going to tell you guys more of the details of why I decided today specifically was the day, but this has been a long time coming. Pretty much literally yesterday. Now, my plan was always to quit, soon. But yesterday, I was sat back for like a minute and realized, or like thought about it a little bit. And I'm like, what am I doing right now? Like tomorrow I have to go into the office, waste a bunch of time doing a job I don't like that doesn't even pay good, when I can just be working on my business. Like yesterday, I didn't even have time to go on live because I had to do work meetings and stupid shit. Today, again, I would have to go into the office, which would mean I wouldn't be able to ship out all my orders, which would mean I wouldn't be able to make as much content, go on live as much. I'm wasting such a huge opportunity right now. My business is in a crucial stage of growth, and I'm wasting 5, 6, 7, 8 hours a day on work that does not pay good and then going into the office, and it's such a stupid waste of time. So I realized today is a day to make that leap, to make that entrepreneurial leap. This is a day I had dreamed of since I was 11 years old when I started selling Amazon. I started creating YouTube videos, man. But I want to do what I'm passionate about. And I've sacrificed a lot over these 2 years to get to this point where I can do this, and for it to be reasonable. So I'm gonna vlog the whole day today. I can't believe I'm vlogging because I used to always watch vlogs and I like them a lot. So it's cool to finally do one and bring y'all along today for an actual, business day in the life of someone who's actually growing their business, not someone who's over here on private jets all day long. But I'm gonna show y'all the moment I quit the job because that's gonna be an iconic moment. Just show y'all through the day, tell y'all about all my thoughts and everything as I go all in. And I'm super excited to document this whole day. So I'm about to make this official. I'm gonna message my manager right now to hop on a quick Zoom call so I can break the news to him. Man, I just feel so calm and relaxed right now. When you're making the right decision, you get this feeling of calmness, of relaxation, like what you're doing is right. You're going down the right path. Now, is there a little bit of risk involved in this? You're probably wondering, like, is it scary? Is there risk? Of course there is risk, but I'm taking a calculated risk, right? I'm taking a calculated risk that I thought about for a long time and I've prepared myself for. If you're gonna achieve anything great, you need to take risks, right? But don't take stupid risks. I'm not over here with 3 kids, a big ass car payment, a mortgage, and I'm suddenly like, oh, I'm gonna quit my job to focus on my dreams. Like, no. I'm still a young person, I'm still living at home with my parents, so I don't have no rent. I bought an old ass car, so I don't have a car payment. I can keep my expenses very low, and I don't have anyone I'm responsible for. So therefore, once I've grown my business to this stage, I know that now, okay, this is a time where, personally, because even if my business is doing good, I'm not using that money for myself, but personally, I'm in a spot where I'm not, strapped. Like I need money to be able to live, literally. Like I have a roof over my head. So the risk is very much calculated. I'm not gonna be homeless in a week because I don't have a job, or my kids are not gonna starve because I don't have a job. It's the risk is that, okay, like I don't plan on ever working a 9 to 5 again. I'm not working a 9 to 5 again. I'm saying that right now on camera. I'm gonna focus on my business and my creative outlet of YouTube, and I'm not gonna need to do it again. But of course there is a risk because I'm cutting out that personal income for myself. But super excited for this journey, super excited to kind of document the whole thing. I'm gonna, record the exact moment I quit the job because I want to have that to always look back on, because it's gonna be a founding moment for the rest of my life. Making this official right now, no going back. I'm so fucking excited, man. I feel so happy. I feel so excited to be giving my full focus to my business. I just messaged my manager right now to hop on a quick Zoom call. I'm gonna tell him I'm out of there. And I don't see myself ever, like I said, going back into a 9 to 5 again in the corporate world. I'm either gonna make it or I'm gonna make it with my business. I mean, we're already at a good spot, right? So I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm just starting a business. No, like business has been doing good. So that's what led me to this decision, giving my full time, my full effort to my passion, to e-com, to YouTube. And I'll show y'all how the call goes real quick. But I just wanted to give y'all a quick update. I just wanted to get on the call real quick and tell you that today is my last day. I just decided. Yeah, so that's pretty much it.
Okay. 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 So you're resigning effective today?
Yeah. So there it is, man. Made that shit officially out of there. So before going to drop off some orders that I've had, I had a bunch of pre-orders that I wanted to get out the way, which is something that I could not have done today if I had to go to my 9 to 5. I packed up a whole bunch of the pre-orders. We had like 60, been gradually shipping them out over the last few days, finished the last batch. I got it packed and ready to go, and now that I have the product in stock, I'm gonna list it up on TikTok Shop as well. That was one of the reasons why I love my Shopify site, is because I can do pre-orders on there and it pays for upcoming inventory. It also gets money in the bank before you have the product, right? So that's what you get when you build a strong relationship with your customers and you always deliver. They know they're gonna pre-order from you and they're actually gonna get it when you say pre-order, ship out. And I've been very, very accurate with that. I know that was kind of a random transition. I went from like the last clip of quitting my job to already telling you about orders and shit, but that's why I want to hit the ground running, man. I don't want to take today off and just relax and unwind and think back on the job and reflect. Like, I don't need to do any of that. This is what I wanted to do. I'm like on vacation right now, getting to work on my business. So in a bit, I'm going to go drop that off at the post office after I list them up. Gonna go hit the gym, get in a good workout at the time that I want. And then when I come back, I'm gonna do something very, very important that I suggest everyone does once they go full-time into their business, and that is creating your daily schedule. A strict and specific daily schedule that you can follow. Because you don't want to just leave yourself, oh, like, I'll just figure out what I'm going to do. I'll just do this and then I'll do that. And then maybe if this is important, no, you need to know and be able to prioritize early on things that you need to do. And then throughout the day, you know exactly what you need to do at every single point in time, and you don't waste any time. So I'll show you guys later how I set it up. It'll just be a bunch of blocks on Google Calendar, and Monday through Sunday is all going to be the same pretty much. Maybe like Saturday and Sunday afternoon, it'll be a little bit more free time, but pretty much like I do work on the weekends. I want to work on my business on the weekends. It's something that's very fun for me. It's very enjoyable. So that's a difference, right? Like when you're working your 9 to 5, you're like, fuck, I can't wait for the weekend. When you work on your business, every day is the same and you enjoy every single day. So yeah, I'll catch you on the next clip. And towards the end of the video, I'm going to talk more about what led me to be at this stage and make this very, very big decision at 24 years old of just completely leaving behind kind of the safety and security of a 9 to 5 and going all in on my business. So I'll cover that for you guys in the end for anyone who's thinking of making the leap, because I don't suggest this just for anyone to just wake up one day and be like, fuck, I'm gonna quit my job, you know? So cover that later in the video and I'll see you then. So just pulled up to the post office right now to drop off all these packages. Damn, I can't even reach to show you, but whole bag full, whole laundry bag right there, full of orders from the last few days. Things have been going good, but man, it's been such a great day after quitting the job. I've had so much time to work on my business, to have a good breakfast. Now I'm about to drop off everything at the post office and then hit the gym. One thing that I love about now being able to create my own schedule is that I can actually go to the gym at the time that's most optimal for me. That doesn't disrupt my work day, but also allows me to get in a very good workout, which for me is from 11 to 12 to 1 p.m. maximum is the time that I go and hit the gym and get in the best workout. I've had my coffee, still fueled from my breakfast, but not like, you know, too full or anything. So I feel amazing. Also, I made a TikTok video for, you know, shoppable video, because TikTok right now is really pushing shoppable content. Like, they want you to create a ton of videos. That's what I'm going to do. So I mentioned earlier I'm going to be creating my daily schedule today, which I'm going to do when I get back home. But the other thing I want to start implementing into kind of my life is setting smaller term goals. So like, obviously my monthly goal is let's sell 800 to 1,000 units, or like let's do 1,000 to 2,000, or like revenue goals, let's do 40, 50K this month, stuff like that. But I also want to set like mini goals that are things that are sort of like easy wins because they're totally in my control, right? So for example, over this next week, from today Wednesday to next Wednesday, I want to post at least 2 shoppable videos a day and go on live for at least an hour a day.
This is something that's totally in my control, that doesn't depend on anyone else or anything else, doesn't depend on customers buying from me or anything. And it aligns with the overall greater goal for the month, right? Revenue goals and units sold goals. So that's something that I'm going to be doing. And just in general right now, I feel like I really want to lean into pushing out as much shoppable content as possible. I have a lot of affiliates and stuff. I'm thinking about running ads in August. So over this next week, I'm going to have a ton more content to even choose from, even though I already have a lot of content that's from mine and from my affiliates, like many videos I can run as ads, but something I want to incorporate in August. And yeah, man, it feels great having total control of my day. No useless meetings to go to, no useless job tasks to do. Everything is like purposeful. Everything feels good. Everything's making me feel very happy, which is what I've always felt working on my business. That's how I was able to do it while working a 9 to 5. Because if your business is something that you're just doing like just for money, you don't enjoy it, you don't like it at all, if you're just doing YouTube for money or your e-commerce business just for money and you don't actually like that, it's going to be very hard to do when you have less time, right? So when you work at 40 hours a week at your 9 to 5, it's going to be hard for you to come home and work on your business. For me, it was super easy. So now I'm going to be able to put in even more time and effort into my business, and it's going to be of a much higher quality. Nothing's going to be rushed anymore. Everything's going to be thought out. And I noticed that over these last few days, like before that's why I decided to quit today specifically, is I was like, let me not make TikTok shoppable content. Let me not go on live because I don't want to get a bunch of orders that I then have to fulfill, because over the next 2 days, I'm going to be working in the office. Like, I'm potentially letting go of going on live and like making 2 videos a day that can earn me over $1,000 in revenue to go commute to a 9 to 5, work 8 hours doing stuff that I did not like at all to make like $200.50 after tax. Like, what the fuck? Like $200 pretty much after tax, which was just crazy. But I'm gonna talk more about that, what my job was, the whole idea of exchanging your time for money, as someone, you know, who's been doing business and working a 9 to 5 for more than 2 years. So yeah, great day. I know it's been a lot of changes. This video is probably going to be super long, but a lot of like, I started off the day telling you I'm going to quit, and then the rest of the day it seems like I'm already, you know, like doing stuff, like working on the business and everything, but pretty much everything was set up. I just got my time back right now. So yeah, man, looking forward to having a good workout, and yeah. So just got back home right now from the gym, had a sick workout around 3 p.m. Probably the best workout I've had in months. As I told y'all earlier, lately I've just been rushing my gym workouts, trying to get them out the way so I can go back to work or have a meeting. Today I actually took my time with it, really enjoyed it, hit shoulders and arms. It was a very good and thorough workout. Did some cardio too. I feel great, energized, ready to continue working. But before I get back into it, I remembered something as I was driving home from the gym that I wanted to talk about. Now, a lot of people think when you quit your job, it's going to be, your life is going to be stress-free and it's just going to be sunshine and rainbows. You're going to be so relaxed and happy all the time. But I want to correct that a little bit and tell you that you should never quit your job because you hate challenges or stress in general. You should only quit if you hate that particular stress connected to that job. So I'll just use myself for an example. I was working a sales job, which involves stress. I'm also an entrepreneur, which involves stress, but the stress that's involved with sales was not for me. It was the kind of stress that doesn't grow your brain and provide you with challenge, the kind of stress that kills you early. Because for me, emailing people, cold calling people, it was stupid to me. It was just annoying. It was bothersome. Having to always think, damn, am I going to hit quota this month? Oh no, I didn't hit quota. I have to do more calls, emails. All of that was stupid. It wasn't challenging. So it was a bad kind of stress. If you're someone who likes sales, who's going to enjoy breaking into accounts or whatever it is that you're doing, teacher, nurse, all these things involve stress. If you enjoy that particular stress and it's challenging to you, it's not exactly stressful, but challenging, and it stimulates your brain to overcome those challenges, then that's the right path. And for me, that's what entrepreneurship is. Because entrepreneurship is very stressful. It's incredibly difficult. It's cutthroat. But for me, it's very enjoyable. That stress is challenges, right? So, okay, inventory didn't come on time. What am I going to do? Inventory came damaged. I didn't realize it was damaged and I have already sent it to customers. What am I going to do? Like, these kind of stressful situations for me, I'm like, shit, like this is stimulating, right? It opens up my mind. Okay, let's see how we can overcome this challenge, how we can solve this. And it's not the kind of stress that's particularly even stressful that causes you to lose sleep or age, or like heart palpitations or have a heart attack. It's just mental challenges that grow your brain, keep you alive, and keep you kind of youthful in a way. So I wanted to put that out there, because if you're someone who thinks you're gonna jump into entrepreneurship but you don't enjoy entrepreneurship stress, or you've never experienced it before to know, maybe it's not the right thing for you, right? So you should experiment a little bit. And I realized that sales stress is what I didn't want, because I worked a sales job for 2 years, or any stress that involved a corporate job. I didn't want that shit. I don't want a manager breathing down my neck. I don't want any of that bullshit. I want to be my own boss. And I'm going to talk a bit later about the concept of being your own boss. But for me, I enjoyed the entrepreneurship stress, and that's why we're doing it. So I have a meeting, an exit meeting at 4. I'm going to waste my time a little bit, but I'll just take some relaxation time before then. Just make some food, shower, and then do a live later. Set my schedule, my new schedule later as part of being my own boss. And I'll talk about that then. So it's around 4:30 right now, and I literally just got an email that can only be a sign from God that I made the right decision today. So one of the main reasons I quit was so I can have more time to focus on my business and stuff like that. And then in the email that I get today, they announced that the company starting in August is now going to require everyone to work from the office 3 times a week instead of 2 days. So that was going to take so much of my time. And one of the main reasons I had to even join this company in the first place was for the 2 days a week in the office. So now they're going to change it to 3. Literally made the right decision at the perfect time. So I just got done right now with the exit interviews and filling out some paperwork, ate, showered and everything, ready to get back to work. I'm gonna edit a YouTube video that I recorded yesterday, and then I already have it, post a shoppable video on TikTok, and then hop on live a little later on. And yeah, I'm excited for this live. I think we can do some good stuff. By the way, if you do TikTok shop right now, they have crazy incentives for shoppable content and for going on live, like $1,000 vouchers for your customers to use to get discounts on their purchases and stuff like that. So big time take advantage of that and really put a lot of time into it. I'm also gonna set up my schedule and stuff that I'll share with you guys later. But yeah, good ass day. Let's keep it going. Let's get back to work. So it's around 6:30 p.m. right now. Just got a good little batch of work done. I edited my YouTube video that I recorded yesterday, got it posted, about finding my passion. It was a really enjoyable video to record, because it was just all natural, all from the heart. I literally parked my car in the same spot where I used to drive DoorDash, or when I would park my car when I would be doing DoorDash in between orders. So it was kind of like a moment of like where it all started, and it was about finding my passion at 24 years old. And that video, after recording, it was when I really honed in on like, it's now time to leave my job and like focus on this. But posted that, and I also did some inventory, like checking all my inventory numbers were messed up. I had like overestimated some inventory quantities, underestimated others, and it was a whole mess. So I had to go through and actually like count everything again and like update it on Shopify, just so I could know when to buy new inventory, what's low in stock, what's good in stock, and all that. So now it's time to make my weekly schedule. And this leads me to a point that I wanted to discuss earlier about being your own boss. And because everyone wants to be their own boss, right? Everyone sits there, and it's like a big trend now. I want to be my own boss. I don't want anyone to tell me what to do. But a lot of people do it for the wrong reason. They think that by being your own boss, you can take it easy on yourself now. Like, there's no one telling you what to do anymore. You don't have to be held up to such like a very high standard or these really high goals. But it's the opposite. When you're your own boss, you kind of have to detach from yourself a little bit and literally be your own boss, as in set really big and ambitious goals and make sure that you hold yourself to them. Like, just for example, when you set your daily schedule or goals that you want to hit every day or things that you need to do every single day, there's no choice, right? Just like when you have a job, if the manager tells you need to do this today, you're going to do it, right? So when you're your own boss and you set your schedule, you tell yourself, I need to get these specific tasks done on this day, these ones done on this day. You can't clock out until you do them, right? A lot of people, once kind of they're at their own leisure, they're like, all right, well, I don't got to do that today. Like, I can finish it tomorrow. Because at the end of the day, no one's really holding you to it. So you need to hold yourself to a very high standard and actually be your own boss, as in stay on top of yourself. Keep yourself accountable for everything, because now your entire success depends on you. You can't blame it on no one else. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Set my schedule. Take me like 20 or 30 minutes and then hop on live after that from 7 to like 8:30. And I'm excited for that live, right? We got some new products to sell. I got some new stuff on TikTok Shop. I really want to take advantage of like these insane incentives they have. So like if you hit specific sales goals, revenue goals, they give you like $2,000 and vouchers for your customers to use as discounts for products. And if you do live for a specific amount of time, they give you more vouchers for your customers. If you post a certain amount of shoppable videos, they give you like $200 in ad credit. So all this sick stuff that they're doing, they're kind of like gamifying it, which is both fun, but also like these are actually great incentives that are going to increase sales and increase customers, right? So that's the goal. Let's get to it. Let's keep going. I'll update y'all after the live. But damn, this has been a long and eventful day. Like this turned from, you know, I feel like when someone does I quit my job kind of videos, just dumped talking about quitting their job, but I wanted to hop right back into it, like really do what I love, and all I wanted was my time back. So I got that and putting it to work now. So let's see how much we do at the live. Right now in terms of revenue, it's been a slow day. We're only at like $200 and something. So after the live, after I make some more pieces of content, like maybe one more, like probably one photo post before I go on live, looking forward to it, hoping to hit $1,000 in sales today. That's the goal. It's pretty ambitious, but I think I can do it for sure. All right, I'll check with you later. So the time is currently 9 p.m, 9 something. Just got done with live. Been grinding today. It's been a great day. Got done with live, and it reaffirmed, as you can hear the Shopify ching sound, reaffirmed for me why I quit that job. Because in 1 hour of going live on TikTok Shop, we got over like 12 orders, something like that, in 1 hour, which equates to more than $400 in 1 hour of work. 1 hour of sitting down made $400. To think that I was gonna go today and value myself at $24 an hour to sit and do a job I didn't like, it makes you think. The motivation I want you to take from this video is you are worth more than whatever that job is paying you. But this is even more than just being about the money. It's about doing what you actually like. You're better than selling yourself for $25, $26, $27 an hour to sit and do something that you don't like with your time. So if you're working a 9-to-5 job right now, what I'm going to tell you is work on your business, grow your business while you're at the job. Don't wait to get fired. Don't just quit suddenly with nothing planned. Work on it, sacrifice. I sacrificed 2 years to get me to this point, and I'm always going to look back on this day. That's why this vlog is probably like 30-40 minutes long. I'm always going to look back on this day, man. Like, this was the day when I realized I was worth more. Something that I've been thinking about heavily over the past week is I've been feeling I'm just like too good for this job. And I thought, wait a minute, everyone who's ever achieved anything in life felt that they were too good for the position they were in, right? Because anyone who doesn't feel that way, you know, they'll go work a shitty job or do something they don't like and feel that's all they're good enough for, right? You need to have a certain level of confidence, even arrogance in yourself, because that's never going to hurt you. It's never going to hurt you to be more confident and more arrogant. Obviously, don't disrespect people, but that arrogance and confidence is very, very powerful, and they don't want you to have that. So you can sit there, you know, slave away, waste your time doing shit you don't like for measly wages. But as you're at that job, build up your business, create your path to freedom, to doing what you really want to do with your time, to have an ultimate freedom of it. And yeah, it's been an awesome day. Probably gonna make another post. Nah, I'm not gonna make. I already made. So what I did today was I made 2 shoppable posts, 1 photo post on TikTok. Going on live then got me a bunch of sales and drove a lot of traffic to my website. People signing up for back-end stock automations, people joining the mailing list, all of that. So in 1 hour, I got over 200 people to go to my website, and over like 12 orders or something in just 1 hour. And the orders are still coming in, but great success, great, amazing day. Super grateful for the position that I'm in, and I want you to take motivation from this and go out and craft the life that you want to craft for yourself. You are capable of making $10,000 a day, $100,000 a day. It's not even about the money, it's about the freedom that it allows you. You know, having your own business allows you this very powerful freedom. It allows you your time back. It allows you to choose what you want to do with your time, and time is the only thing that you can't earn back. It's the most powerful currency. I've been recently really understanding the value of time and placing a higher value on my time. I don't waste it. I don't give my time up for, you know, doing stupid things. And you need to think that way, because you right now watching this, you're worth more. You can achieve more. You can build whatever life it is that you want to build, but you need to place a higher value on your time and respect it more. You need to understand deep inside and walk with this confidence, this arrogance, that whatever it is that you set your mind to, you're able to focus on it, you're able to achieve it, and you're worth achieving it. You're worth any achievement you set your mind to, as long as you work hard for it, right? So these orders coming in good, about to get some rest, about to sleep good. You know that feeling, sleeping good after you have a long day of work, working on your passion, working, doing what you love. It feels really good. So damn, this video is going to be so long to edit. It's going to take me a long ass time, but nah, man, this is exciting. This is fun stuff. I'm enjoying all of it, to be honest. And yeah, come along for the journey. Also, earlier I set up my schedule and everything, my daily schedule that I'm gonna be sticking to, because I'm my own manager now. I don't got no annoying ass manager. You didn't hit your quota for the month. No, none of that bullshit. In the next few videos, I'm gonna talk more about kind of how I set myself up for this position to be able to go full-time into entrepreneurship at 24 years old. Talk a bit more about my story, talk about the roles that I worked, talk about navigating the corporate world, how to organize your time, because one way or another you're gonna have to work a job. So I'll cover more of that in the next videos, but welcome to day one of full-time entrepreneurship. Gonna be doing more vlogs, documenting my journey more, telling you guys exactly, I mean, I've already posted a bunch of videos about what I'm doing on TikTok Shop, how I'm doing it. If you want one-on-one coaching, just launched that recently. You'll find the link down below. If you want someone to meet with you, you know, a few times a week, show you how to do things, show you how to like replicate kind of my content formula and my growing a brand formula and all of that, you'll find my school link down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for joining my journey.